What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And it seems like the California Air Resource Board is about to get the smackdown that they deserve, as they're gonna get audited. How many people are gonna go to jail on this one? I don't know, but I am a Birdman hand rubbing over here because I can't wait to see it. Roll the intro. Perfect. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. And yes, CARB is about to be audited. Now, part of the reason they're saying that they're auditing CARB has to deal with what's going on right now with gas prices and the massive increases that are about to come to gas prices in California, where a few different Republican senators for the state in the state of California are saying they could see $8.40 plus a gallon of gas prices before the end of 2026. That's less than 18 months away. But let me not just say it. The local news there is getting into it, and it's funny because this is a bipartisan issue. Nobody wants to pay $8 a gallon for gas, whether you drive a friggin' Prius or whether you drive a real man's vehicle like a Ram 1500. Whatever it is, nobody wants to spend $8.50 or $8.40 a gallon for gas. That's really not feasible, affordable, and it's going to screw the poor people that the people that run the state of California claim they care about. Let's roll the clip.
Well, a California lawmaker is warning drivers gas prices could go up by a few bucks as soon as next year. Now he's requesting an audit of the California Air Resources Board, or CARB, to see if there's a way to track and slow the rise in the cost of gas. ABC 10's Jeannie Nguyen joins us in studio to discuss the goal of the audit and how California drivers are bracing themselves. Jeannie?
Well, Becca, with the state's gas tax expected to go up in the next 2 weeks, Republican Senator Brian Jones says Californians can't afford another increase. He says the policies passed by CARB are driving up the cost for drivers, and he's hoping the audit will show that.
Gas is costing enough where, vacations are cheaper flying than driving, which is something different.
Instead of traveling for fun, Jen Ross has found herself planning more staycations as she has been feeling the financial impacts from current gas prices.
It really stops us from traveling like we'd want to travel. We just kind of stick around and have staycations.
On July 1st, California's gas tax will automatically increase an additional 2 cents, totaling 61.2 cents a gallon.
Drivers here in Sacramento say gas is already not affordable, and even a penny more could put a strain on their wallets.
Every 2 cents counts.
Republican Senator Brian Jones says California drivers should brace themselves for more increases. With the recent amendments made to the low carbon fuel standard by the California Air Resources Board, Jones believes gas prices could soar to more than $8 per gallon by 2026. Now he's demanding an audit.
Number one is, does California Air Resources Board appropriately estimate the economic impacts of these decisions when they're making them on these regulations? Number two, do they meet legal transparency requirements?
Jones wants the audit to find out if CARB is weighing economic impacts of its regulations and if CARB has deliberately downplayed projected gas costs. He says CARB's policies are causing gas refineries to close in the state, driving up costs.
Gas prices in California can get up to $8.43 a gallon by December 2026. That's only 18 months from now. That's not very long. Californians can't afford $8.43 a gallon gasoline.
In response, a CARB spokesperson tells ABC 10 there is no tax associated with the LCFS, and the state does not collect money from the program, adding that market forces drive costs but not regulators. CARB also says gas is likely to increase between 5 and 8 cents per gallon, and these high-end assumptions have no historical or documentable evidence. For now, drivers like Ross are trying to find any opportunity to cut costs.
We're carpooling. Just drive less, work at home for sure, I don't know what the easy answer is, but raising gas prices isn't the answer.
Senator Brian Jones says the committee will hear his audit request in August. He has also launched a change.org petition to try and get ahead of the issue. Becca.
Jeannie, thank you very much.
There you have it. It'll be interesting to see what happens here with the California Air Resource Board. I think this is a big reason why you've seen some of the more influential people there leave and take jobs at big oil, and some people just retire. So I don't know. It's very interesting to me to see it, but I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think this audit of CARB, which I feel like they should audit them anyway. I mean, they went from, what was it, $26 billion in budget just 2 years ago to 30-something million in budget in terms of grants and stuff they were giving away. What happened to all that money? Where did it go? That's why I think this audit that's being proposed and pushed, and it's bipartisan, by the way. It's not just a Republican thing, because they have a supermajority in California. The Democrats can do whatever the hell they want. So it's not a Republican issue. It's a bipartisan issue because people don't want to get screwed. And believe me, when it goes to $8 a gallon, it ain't ever coming back to $4. I can tell you that now. And they already know that in California, and people are not going for it. They are screaming at their representatives. And I would tell you, if you live in California, to do the same thing. Is let your representative in your state know how you feel about the California Air Resource Board and this massive increase in gas prices that's coming down the line July 1st. And by next year, you could be looking at $8 plus gas. That's insane. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because, I mean, that would just be dope as it is. And as always, stay petty, my friends.